I hate my kids. I hate myself for saying that. I don't even want to be around my kids.
I want to be a mom so bad. Like, I want to be pregnant so bad.
I've just been yelling in my car for 30 minutes because parenting is hard.
How come I never see single dad complaining how hard parenting is for them?
Why have men become princesses? Please explain.
So if you're a single mom, don't let anybody make you feel bad about the standards that you set.
So it happened again. I had a date cancel on me and we were supposed to go out for dinner tonight as a single mom.
Never allow a liability in your life. It's only a steep road from there on. Kindly subscribe to the channel, as it is our sole form of support. Thank you.
Very big.
Girl, when I break you out, I promise that you won't.
I will never understand why people are so quick to assume that when they see a single mother that she got left. Like, do you not know that we did the dash? We took off and we escaped. We ski our way out of that motherfucking relationship. What you talking about?
Women wouldn't have to be doing no running if they chose better partners to procreate with. I just keep wondering what happened to that female intuition they're so proud of. Why do they ignore the guys that would treat them better and pick the guys that would break their hearts? It doesn't make sense.
This won't be a popular statement, but it'll probably make you think and reevaluate. Remove sex from the relationship, and you'll probably find out you really don't have anything else to offer.
Okay, so the best thing about dating as a single mom is that it automatically filters out the worst men on planet Earth. Men who would never date a single mom.
So your ex was 19 years old. I have heard of the Joe Rogan podcast, yes. No, you're absolutely entitled to call your ex a bitch. That is a great deal on a timeshare in Miami. I am a single mom. Oh, you're leaving? Oh no.
It costs $280,000 to raise one child and another $200,000 to educate them. A man who chooses you chooses the economics. Or not. It's just reality. Dating single mums is hard. I don't care what any of you single mums say. Does it really make me a bad person if I don't want the responsibility of being a stepdad? Why would you say men who won't date a single mom are the worst? There are women who won't date a single dad. Single mums are the worst, like buying a used car with a busted chassis. Why is a man considered the worst man on planet Earth? Because he doesn't want to add to another man's collection. A single mother only demonstrates the ability to choose her mates poorly. Another man shouldn't come into that relation and bear responsibility for that. There's no benefits in it for him.
Are you gonna cry about it or are you gonna boss up? First of all, I'm gonna do both.
Guys will really be like, I care about you. Just not in the way where I would care if I never saw you or spoke to you literally ever again. So, but like, so I care.
So if you're a single mom, don't let anybody make you feel bad about the standards that you set or the decisions that you make regarding the company that you keep. Don't let anyone make you feel worthless. Don't let anyone make you feel like when you set a boundary or a standard that you're asking for too much. You're doing exactly what you need to be doing, boo. Whether you're a single mom who's never been married or you're a single mom as a product of a divorce, you have the right to ask for what you feel that you deserve. And don't compromise on that. Because people who want you to compromise on that want to take advantage of you. See, I'm a single mom and people try to make us feel low. People try to make us feel like we're the bottom of the barrel. Like we have to take scraps because we've birthed a child and literally have created life to progress our society. No, boo. You are the prize. That's so corny, but you are. And if someone doesn't want to see your worth or your value, you don't need them in your life. Remember that, okay?
Go back to the father and stop the cap. You have a right to make your standards. Doesn't mean anyone has to obey them. Yeah, the world don't work that way. Your child is valuable to you and you alone. Stay with the one you procreated with. It's simple as that. You have the right to have standards. However, having a child disqualifies you from men who have standards. No one has an issue with single mothers setting up boundaries or standards for themselves. The issue is, why didn't these women set up those boundaries before they got pregnant by those guys? They only come up with these boundaries for the next man that's coming into their lives so he can raise a child that's not even his. It doesn't make sense that a man has to come into a pre-built family and be expected to play that father role and be a leader, when those same expectations didn't apply to the biological father. These women have already given up their womb before a ring. A man shouldn't give up his wallet to a pre-built family.
My fucking turn. Men, would you rather be stuck in a desert for 60 days with nothing but a dog? Or be stuck in that same desert with a woman? You let me know.
Takes less resources, useful, doesn't yap, loves me unconditionally. Doggo. This was tutorial difficulty. Decision. Dog, he can hunt food, is cute, protects me, needs less food, water runs faster, is brave, actually loves me, won't complain about all things. Majority of the men said they would choose the dog. Some of them said they would choose the woman because they don't want the dog to suffer at her hands.
You got women that will put that on child support simply because he moved on and he got a new girl. The girl is stressing him out. His baby mom's is stressing him out. Now he taking that out on you. You ain't even do nothing to him. It's a lose-lose either way. His baby moms get disrespectful. The chances of him checking her slim to none. You want to know why? If he piss her off in any way, shape, or form, she could go right down to the courthouse. Or she could keep the kid from him. So he got to kind of walk on eggshells. And then as a woman, you don't respect him because it's like, why you don't ever check this bitch?
You know, I really want to just stop talking about dating altogether. It brings me no joy. Like, being in the dating pool, it brings me absolutely no joy. The only joy I get is eating a meal at a dinner table. The whole process, oh, what you doing? Good morning. Like, shut the fuck up. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. It's like, I don't get shit out of this, but I just can't stop. I admit, I do like the attention. But nothing ever lasts over 2-3 weeks. So it's like, I'm tired of going through that cycle too. I don't know. I'm just fucking tired, bro. I'm tired of everything. Like, life is just frustrating as hell.
So let me get this straight. This woman doesn't get nothing from dating, but she can't stop because of the attention and thrill that she's getting from it. This is a woman who's only dating and not dating with intention. The only thing it sounds like she's looking for from dating is attention and validation. If you don't get nothing out of dating, why continue? Maybe the streets is where you belong, just saying.
Shawty is a eeny, meeny, miny, mo lover. Shawty is a eeny, meeny, miny, mo lover. Oh,
let me show you what you're missing. Paradise with...
Are you crazy?
As a single mom, I know how isolating that can feel because I know when I first became a single mom and I grew up in a very religious, conservative family and community, I felt very alone. I felt very isolated in what I was going through. And even though I had amazing friends, amazing family members who were there to help me through and support me and give me all the love that I needed, it still felt very isolating. And if you are feeling this way because you're going through a similar experience, and even though you have friends, even though you have family, they just don't get it, right? And so you end up talking about your experience, and so you feel unseen and unheard and also just misunderstood.
So I just seen a post that said single moms be having all these standards and they baby daddy meets none of them. Like, of course, he was the lesson. Now she knows what to look for in a man and what not to look for. She stood on business and she moved on. Next subject.
If these women really learned their lessons, they wouldn't be having 3 baby daddies. As a man, it is very important to compare what a woman say versus what her actions shows. You will come to find out most of the time they are completely different.
I really hope this doesn't end up on the wrong side of TikTok.
Oh, I think it ended up exactly where it belongs.
A controversial opinion, I strongly believe that women who hate men can still be in happy, healthy relationships.
Well, that's certainly some kind of opinion.
I do not believe that men who hate women can be in happy, healthy relationships.
These feminist women are really exhausting. They're more sexist to men than men are to women. The scary part is, some of these women are raising sons. This just goes to show that some women think that they can do no wrong and men can't do no right. And they keep wondering why men have gone their own way.
When I hear about people having kids at my age, and I'm just like, I just don't want to be a teen mom. It's not for me, despite being 29 years old. Mentally, I'm 13. So.
You need help.
No. Longe, listen to me right now. Give me the phone. I don't raise you to be like that. Do I disrespect you? So you don't disrespect me. Does your father disrespect you? He's not my father. He's my stepdad. Are you kidding me right now? I'm sorry she said that to you. I'm sorry she said that to you. You don't disrespect him like that. That is unacceptable. He's not obligated to, but you don't have to disrespect anyone.
It's okay.
That isn't okay. I'm sorry she did that. Why would you want to hurt someone's feelings like that? Would you want him to say you're not my daughter? We're all a family here. We're all a blended family. I'm talking to her.
Babe, I know, but you know, I want to leave.
No.
I'm feeling right now.
London.
I want to go. Please, I'm so hurt.
I'm talking to you.
I'm hurt right now, man.
You need to apologize.
It's fine, baby. It's fine. Can I get a car?
This is not okay.
Babe.
I'm sorry. What kind of apology is that?
This is just one of the many things that stepfathers experience when they step into those pre-built families. While this might have hurt him, this is the reality check that he needed. I just hope this was a very important lesson for him.
Online dating in 2024 is like, you talk on the phone, you video chat, you plan a date, you confirm a date, you get ready to leave for the date, and 2 minutes before you're walking out the door, they cancel and ghost you. True story, bro.
Sounds about right.
Why have men become princesses? Please explain. Because we're out here walking on eggshells thinking, oh my god, if I say one wrong thing, he's gonna run. If I am not feminine enough, if I'm not enough of a chase, he's gonna run. Because they're like, no, I want it how I want it, when I want it. You know, I want to text you when I want to text you, I want to call you when I want to call you. And all of that is good and fine. But then if you're a little bit assertive as a woman, if you're like, you know, let's get to it, or what's the point, or you call them out on something, they're like, okay, I'm gonna move on to the next girl who hasn't called my bluff yet. And they are princesses, like they take, what, can they still take sarcasm? Where are the men? Where are they? I wonder. I think about it a lot because they have really been getting the princess treatment from women. Texting every day, good morning texts, good evening, good night. Girls, you're giving them the red carpet treatment, and what are you getting in return? You're getting ghosted and you're paying for your own drinks.
You're paying for your own drinks. Is that what this is all about? Because we are strong enough now to accept our emotions and talk about them, we finally let go of the toxic masculinity facade. Wait, is it wrong I became softer and more open? Walking on eggshells seems to be a common theme in dating nowadays. Perhaps it's because it is being driven by ego and not by people's hearts. It's double standards. Single life is not a bad life, guys. More than 10 years now. You'll dodge a bullet. This isn't about men becoming princesses. This is about men knowing their worth. This is about equality. Texting good morning is just basic communication. By the way, it's less than the bare minimum in a relationship. If you want to keep a man today, you've got to go above and beyond. We are in drizzle era after all.
Alright, y'all. Oh, here's the deal. I'm about to share the uncomfortable truth about dating a single mom. Now, I've seen it all over the internet, and I decided as a single mother, let me just be honest. Let's get into it, family. I'm telling on myself, but it's all good. Number one, you will have less availability. Can't be too flexible with the scheduling. It is what it is. Number two, there will be more expectation. When a child is involved, you are dating intentionally, you're gonna be looking for more. Because it's not just about you, it's about your babies too. Number three, this goes along with the last one, more picky or pickier. Not sure which one is grammatically correct. Number four, more intentional. There will be less games being played. Can't speak in extreme, but I would assume most women that have children are going to be way more intentional. Number five, the potential of more responsibility. If it goes well, you'll be a stepdad. So it does come with more. Number six, the potential of more baggage. Number seven, may be way more mature to the increase of responsibility of caring for a child.
I am so glad you was honest. But why should a man accept that as opposed to finding someone without kids? All the responsibility and none of the rewards. I can already hear, "You're not my dad." And "Don't talk to my son-daughter like that. Just stay away. Too much hassle." Single mums are big red flags. Stay away, men. Single parents, period. As a single dad, I agree with this. Especially the lack of respect of my time I give you. Could be with my kids instead. I appreciate the truth coming from a single mother herself. But all of those reasons sounds good enough to stay away from dating a single mother. It is always and will always be better to start your own family. Imagine how a man would feel having to come in and expect to play daddy. He would probably feel used. Single mothers needs to work things out with their biological father or date a single father.
There's one thing you got to admit that women are really good at. It's making everything about themselves. And that includes Father's Day, or as I usually refer to it, National Custodial Interference Day, because so many men are denied access to their children by vindictive mothers on that day. Now, we all know there's going to be a host of single mothers putting up posts praising themselves for being dad and all that other stuff. But then there's also this.
So many women are let down by Mother's Day every single year, and I just want to give you permission. If you are one of those women who was let down on Mother's Day, match his energy. If he showed up with nothing, no card, no flowers, no gift, nothing, you show up with nothing.
As I said, they always make it about them. Here she's telling women to match his energy and give him the equivalent on Father's Day that she got on Mother's Day. But it begs the question, what did she do the prior Father's Day? You see, she's not going to talk about how she completely ignored him then. She's not going to talk about how in the years since then, she's done nothing but bitch and complain at him, never acknowledging or appreciating a damn thing he's ever done. Let's forget Father's Day. Let's just ask every man out there, when was the last time the woman you're in a relationship with showed you any appreciation, gratitude, or acknowledgement at all? The truth of the matter is the majority of men will tell you the answer is never, or it's happened once or twice in the entire relationship. And good luck finding women who will acknowledge that that is indeed the case, that they have never shown any appreciation. Because to a woman, they will all claim they have, when the reality is they haven't. Because as we all know, no matter how hard a man tries, no matter how much a father does, women will always say it's nothing more than the bare minimum. And gentlemen, it's time we stop tolerating that. It's the soft guy era. If they're not going to treat us like the kings we are, then we should indeed, as this woman says, match their energy. Give them in return exactly what they're giving us. Treat them the very same way they're treating us. Now, we all know they're not going to like that, and they'll be out making a ton of videos attacking men like this woman did. To which I say, too bad, so sad. Until you ladies decide to start showing men the respect and acknowledgement that they deserve, we have no obligation to show you any in return. We're going to indeed match your energy, not just on Mother's Day, but every day of the week. So buckle up, ladies. Stock up on your boxed wine, your cat food, and all the other things you need to cope, because men are done with it all and walking away.
First off, I don't even know why we have a day to show appreciation to our mates. That appreciation should be shown all the time for the efforts and time they put out into being a good parent. I honestly think men and women need to start treating each other with more kindness. We are not enemies here. Why is there always a fight between us?